We are now joined by Omar Navarro, who is running against Maxine Waters in California. And Omar, boy, you have got to love the public image that Maxine Waters has been presenting herself as of late.
Yeah. My name's Omar Navarro. I'm running for Congress in the 43rd Congressional District. I'm glad to be back here today. Thank you, Owen, for having me on and for your support. You guys have been doing a good job of getting my name out there. I'm very thankful for what you guys are doing. I'm also thankful for a lot of other people, like my other friends from the Red Elephants. They're helping out also. They're getting my name out there, and it's helping out in a big way.
Well, while you're actually campaigning right now, which, by the way, folks, if you're trying to drain the swamp and you want to run against one of these swamp creatures, Omar Navarro's campaign is paving the way right now, folks. You're doing a great job. While you're out campaigning, while you're out meeting with people in your district, actually trying to work for the people, find out what they want, Maxine Waters is on the Hill doing interviews. She's wasting her time on Washington, looking into Russian collusion. I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking that she is handing this to you, Omar, but you're still working your tail off.
Yeah, you have to go out to the community. You have to show people that you care. If you're not going out there and you're not interacting with individuals, you're not walking, you're not going to get that hand-in-hand interaction with them. You have to understand what's going on in the issues in the different parts of the district. I mean, in my district, you have a city called Westmont. Westmont has one of the biggest homicide rates in the country. That's concerning to me. It should be concerning to anybody who lives there. People don't want crime in their communities. They don't want to go into a park where you see a bunch of gang members and hardcore gangbangers. You don't want to go there. You want to go into a safe park. You want to go into a safe community. You're going to stay in your home, and then you're going to go into communities that are better because your community is not doing too good. So my whole goal is to make communities safer, make communities better, cleaner, and make sure that we're doing the job and getting the job done, and not making sure that we're wasting taxpayer money on inefficiencies.
And you're actually putting in the groundwork right now. If you follow Omar on Twitter, Press GOP, you can see how he's going and meeting with these people and campaigning right now for the district, actually the people in the district, because that's who he's concerned about. And you told me, you said, hey, look, Owen, we got a serious issue in this district. You know, we've got violence and we've got poverty. I want to talk about this. I want to raise these issues. You know, Maxine Waters is in the spotlight every day. I haven't heard her mention that once.
Yeah, I mean, there's serious concerns in the district. I mean, there's a lot of concerns that are going on currently right now. You have a lot of things that haven't been taken care of in years. You have also the effects of the broken windows theory, when you throw trash in the ground and the trash falls and people start throwing more trash and communities become broken because of people not caring about the communities. But you have to have leaders that are in communities that inspire people to care about the community. And when you don't live in a district that you represent, it's very hard to do that. I live in my district that I represent, and I'm doing everything I can to reach out to voters, to talk to people, to educate people, to engage in their communities, to get involved. I'm a traffic commissioner in the city of Torrance. I'm involved with traffic issues, but I'm helping out in whatever way I can. I'm serving my community, and that's what we got to do. We got to have people that are proactive and not just talking about it.
Well, Omar, I don't even know if you realize how effective that you've been lately, and I think that the proof is in the fact that you can see all the funding that's coming into Maxine Waters right now. I mean, it's unbelievable. She's getting more funds. They're obviously planning on running her again. They haven't made any statements against that, and they're propping her up. They're propping her up as millennial anti-Maxine, the hero of the left, when she's done nothing for her district at all. It must frustrate you, Omar, being from the district, working in the district, and having a complete lack of representation there.
Well, Maxine Waters calls herself a millennial candidate, and she also calls herself a millennial. Well, first of all, I'm a real millennial. Maxine Waters is not a millennial candidate. Because if you see some of the events that I've gone to, I have extreme amount of support from millennials. So who really is the millennial candidate here? People are not talking about this campaign. People need to put this campaign out there. We need to put it out there. We need to make it go viral. People need to realize that there's someone out there who is challenging Maxine Waters. And the person that's challenging Maxine Waters is going to go out there and take action. I'm taking action. I'm here and I'm doing it daily. We're supporting the president and what he's doing in his policies. We have to make sure that we are working with the administration in order to get the job done. Working against the administration is not going to get the job done. We have to get the job done. And we have to fix a lot of things that are happening right now in my district. Toyota is leaving to Olean, Texas. That's not a great thing. It's leaving the state of California. A lot of businesses are leaving the state of California. Everybody else is doing great, but the state of California is failing. It's time for us to win, and we're going to win. Because I know we're going to win, because I'm doing everything I can to make sure that we're winning in the state of California. We're making California great again.
Yeah, and the budget deficit just came out for the state of California. It just gets worse and worse. Nobody wants to address that. I'm not even kidding, Omar. Hearing you say that literally gave me chills, folks. Listen, Omar it's not about Omar's campaign. It's not about just beating Maxine Waters. It's about Omar is paving the way. Omar is showing the path right now to anybody who wants to go up against an establishment politician. Omar's doing it the right way. He's in the district. He's talking to the constituents. He's from the district. So it's not just about getting Omar in because, hey, I'm a millennial. I support you. I like your campaign. It's about taking Omar's example and showing that to the rest of the people in America that, hey, this is how you defeat the swamp creatures. This is how you drain the swamp. And I salute you, Omar. I wish that I could run for office. So many times I watch The Hill and I'm just thinking, my goodness, I have to run for office. But you're a better guy than me. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through the scrutiny. I don't want to go through the media. I don't want to have to deal with whatever it is people like Maxine are going to try to throw at me. And I'm just curious. I think they're really scared of you, Omar. I really do. I think what you're doing is amazing. Have you started to receive any of that backlash? Have you started to have it be palpable that they're scared of you, that they want to stop you?
Yeah, you know, the last time I ran against Maxine Waters, I was one of the first candidates that actually put up yard signs in 33 years. And that was surprising for a lot of people. They saw yard signs, someone actually campaigning against Maxine. Some of my yard signs were taken down. I would put them up along with a lot of our team. And a lot of the yard signs were taken overnight, and then we had to go back out and put more. I mean, it was an interesting campaign, but we've learned a lot from that one campaign, and we did very well. We got 30% of the vote and a 14% registration of Republicans in the district. We transpired with other voters, and we got a lot of people. I spent $6,000. She spent $650,000 in her campaign. I got 30% of the vote. I spent less than 25 cents a vote. She spent more than $25 a vote. So that tells you right there how strong my campaign is. I've been raising more money than ever. I'm already at close to $15,000 right now in the past 2.5 months. That is amazing. I'm very thankful. I'm very humble that so many people that are out there who are donating to my campaign. But there's going to take more money than that. I'm going to have to raise $1 million. $1 million. I think it's absurd that we have to raise that amount of money.
But that's what she's doing. That's what your opponent is doing, and you're in the ring with her. And I salute you. And again, I'm trying to put as much attention onto your campaign and this election, not just because I support you and I'm a fellow millennial, but because I think that this is an example. Again, I know I'm saying it over and over, but seriously, Omar is paving the way, guys, if you want to try to run against these people. But I would say that if we can't get people to realize what you're doing now, if you are victorious, which I think you will be, unless they just outright rig the election, we don't have to get into that now. But if you are victorious, which I believe you will be, I think you'll be an inspiration, Omar. I think people will look at your campaign and they'll say, Omar Navarro took down Maxine Waters. This is how we can do it. So I just say all of our InfoWars audience, support Omar, share Omar Navarro. And again, look at what he's doing. Omar, talk about your experience with what you're doing with this campaign and how it contrasts what Maxine Waters is doing or not doing with her campaign.
Yeah, it's so amazing that from my experience and from everything I've been seeing, I mean, I'm so humbled, and it's so amazing that so many people are stepping up. So many people are helping the campaign. We are having weekly meetings. We are having weekly meetings, and our meetings are about 20, 30 people that are just engaged, people helping out, organizing volunteers. We're going out, registering voters. We're going out with goals. We have a goal of registering 50,000 voters in the 43rd Congressional District. We have a goal of talking to 40% of the independents in the district. We have a goal of talking to 40% of Republicans. We have a goal of talking to 40% of Democrats. We are going out. We are engaging. We are taking action. We are doing it. We are doing it here in the state of California. We're doing it in the 43rd Congressional District. Enough's enough. We have to take action. The only way to take action is to get involved.
That's Omar Navarro, folks. If you want to make America great again, it starts with your local elections. You want to elect people like Omar. Omar, thank you for your time. Electrify your day with Secret 12. It's like lightning in a bottle. We all have days in which we just can't seem to perform at the level we'd like to. InfoWars Life Secret 12 is designed to naturally energize your body and mind with 2 great tasting and super high quality forms of vitamin B12. Proper vitamin and nutrient intake is essential to keep your body functioning at optimum levels. The reality is, it's hard to take in the proper amount of vitamins we need each day with our modern diets. Secret 12 by InfoWars Life is an easy way to naturally upgrade your vitamin B12 intake and support your body's natural systems. It pairs 2 forms of vitamin B12 into one explosive formula. Vitamin B12 supports healthy energy levels through red blood cell formation and aiding in the body's natural processes, but it also assists with many other functions of the body. Electrify your mind and body and take your health to the next level. Experience the power of Secret 12 at InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com.